E-step working on Mark. Mark has got that length. Kick out 2 E-step. 3 is off the mark. Rebound comes down. McGee with the rebound goes it up to Wilbon, who's listening to Coach Barnes here for a moment. Wilbon working the top. I'd love to see a skip pass for a 3. Or just an open 3. Because this right here, he's bigger. It was easy. And then the miss right there by Alexander, but we get a foul call. Got a block foul. It's going to be 2 shots, but we're going to get yet another media timeout with 3:43 to play. It's the Roadrunners in command, 44-20. We'll be right back.
Great. The Big West is going to be so intriguing this season. Really looking forward to those games coming here. And I'm going to be visiting and going and checking out some on the road. Might have to rough it down in La Jolla or Irvine and Santa Barbara.
Alexander makes them both.
I'll send you some
I've
pictures.
gone to pretty much every road game in league play for the last couple years. I've gone to them all to shoot highlights.
Good. I've got somebody getting me lunch. Good.
There you go. Have you been to the UC San Diego's gym yet?
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, yeah. Well, their media room is out of this world. How about this? Oh!
Nice 3. Knocking it down. Nick Manor Hall. So you go to the media room. I'm a working stiff. You're just sort of hanging out there.
Well, it's a media room / suite. Have you seen that place up there?
No, I've not,
oh, my gosh.
When I went, it was a COVID year, so I don't think they had anything going.
Like D1 times 10.
Side, nothing going there for Wilbon. Denied at the rim. But the near steal by Alexander, and now there is a steal.
Oh.
They almost got away with something
Double
there by
dribble.
Watson. Yeah. They put in the easy 2 by Alexander. You love to see the effort. You love to see the aggressiveness.
That's nice,
They're
too.
getting a lot of points. A nice drive with the left hand in the basket there.
That was nice by Kalu.
Yeah, Kalu's had a couple nice buckets.
Coach Barnes going to lose his mind if these guys get too casual here, I'm telling you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to see something that isn't that easy right there. We know they can score like that. It's the steal by Marvin McGee III. I'd like to see a set up the half-court offense, get a skip pass to a guy open for a 3, because that's what they ultimately are going to have to do when they play stiffer competition instead of a 25-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the half.
Double high post. Started with Mark.
See that right there is just a drive to the rim, and he lost the ball off his leg. That would have been a beautiful opportunity to kick it out and let a guy shoot a 3.
So Coach Barnes is going to finish this. Well, he's coming to finish this first half off with
Higgins back in.
top guns. Fidelis, Mr. Automatic, Marvin McGee, Higgins, Mark. Yeah, these are his starters to finish this thing off. Other than Alexander in for
Split the defense there was Kalu, and he puts it up and in again. Junior guard out of ball. Boom! Good. And the throw down there. Oh my goodness. You know what Fidelis has been around? Trying to trap right here.
Jaden Alexander with the bomb dunk. Goodness. Look out.
Jaden can sky too. He's along with everyone else. Nice open 3. And the knockdown jumper by Jake E-step.
Give it to Jaden again. Let him dunk on everybody.
Cherokee's asking for it. We got a little bit of a tussle going down low, and that foul's going to go against the Poets. Foul is going to be against Nick Manor Hall.
We were talking about the aggressive play of Jaden Alexander, and he's the only non-starter in here. Watch this right here. He just says, boom!
Oh, my goodness. Just flying in from the wing. Bellows misses that one after making his last 2. Wilbon back into the game, checks in for Marvin McGee III.
You know, you look at this 3-4 record the Runners have and who they've played at SC, at Cal, at Gonzaga. Coach Barnes not messing around with his preseason, and I think they're going to be well-weathered and ready in the Big West. Really do.
Yeah, that's why he scheduled what he scheduled. get them ready to sit at the other end of the spectrum this game. Off the mark that time by Kalu. Here come the runners. Under a minute to play. As they try to trap Higgins.
There you go.
And there's Mark opens
That's
to
nice.
Derek King for the throwdown. We have to get a dunk counter now. Because we've had about a half dozen of them.
I think that's 6. You're right. I think that's 6.
Tell you what, our cameraman at that end, that's dangerous turf there.
That's our pregame man, Andrew. We need him.
Gonna come out second half with a tourniquet. On top to Dobson, we've got 16 on the shot clock, 27 on the game clock.
That's a nice shot.
There's Dobson, 3 ball, off the iron, rebound comes down to the runners.
Oh,
17 seconds to go, lots of time.
If they're going to have Bettinelli up there, this is trouble.
He's going to pull back on him and just shoot. No, he's going to go all the way. Oh, misses the lay-in. And he stepped from long range, gets the rim. And that's about it. It was all runners all the time. Halftime, CSUB on top, 55-30.
Went to a great cause, and Arthur told me to hold this one here. I think he's going to come by and use it for some promotions as we go. So,
well, certainly that seems to be the house bear right there, because I see a lot of them out on the floor. So that's the house bear.
$2 per bear.
$2 per bear.
Some other people brought their bears to donate to the kids as well, but the proceeds, as we mentioned, for each $2 bear going to all the what we mentioned.
So the cleanup crew is there right now, picking up, but we'll take a break as they clean up the floor. It's the runners on top, 55-30. We'll be right back.
That's research. That's millions and millions of dollars going into how do we cure this.
It may not save my life. It may save someone you love.
My dad would be so thankful for all of the lives that have been saved.
We'll make this moment last forever. Whoa, you're stronger than you know.
Titans Dolphins on ESPN. Packers Giants on ABC.
Yep.
We'll take a break when we come back. Second half. Coming at you. The Roadrunners leading by 25.
That's our move. A new season of women's college hoops on the networks of ESPN.
It's the first time all 30 are all in to conquer a brand new bracket in the new NBA Cup. Who's going to be first to take it? It's in-season tournament time. It's NBA on ESPN time.
We're an unflinching, undeniable force.
Just can't say enough.
That's our move. A new season of women's college hoops on the networks of ESPN.
Welcome back to the Carter Center in Bakersfield, California. Greg Kerr alongside Vance Holm. Closing in on the end of halftime. Let's show you what we have as far as future broadcasts coming up with the Roadrunners. They'll be in South Dakota against South Dakota on December the 9th. Then it's their Valley rival. They'll be in Fresno against the Bulldogs of Fresno State, coached by, of course, a product of CSU Bakersfield, Justin Hudson, the head coach at Fresno State. Then South Dakota comes here to California at the Carter Center on December the 19th. Followed by their league opener against UC San Diego. That will be on the 28th down south in San Diego. And the Runners' home opener in conference play December the 30th as the Anteaters of UC Irvine roll into town. Meanwhile, some of the broadcasts coming up that you can catch right here from Bakersfield. Wrestling taking on the University of Oregon on December the 15th. Elsewhere, women's basketball taking on Pepperdine on December 16th. That's a 1 p.m. game. Men's basketball, that South Dakota game. Then you have Whittier College, very same school as here. The women's team coming into the Icardo Center to take on Bakersfield. And then finally, women's basketball, their league opener December 28th as they will host UC San Diego. So we're getting ready for the second half. The Roadrunners again with a commanding 55-30 lead. What do you think Rock Lawrence is going to look at here in the second half?
If you're cherry picking at half court for dunks, you're out. If you're not taking care of the ball at any part of the floor on offense, you're out. If you're not crashing the boards, you're out. If you take ill-advised shots, you're out. It's going to be a very disciplined second half for the Roadrunners.
You would think so, you would hope so, and I'd also like them. Again, I've said it a couple times. If you've had a situation where you're not making a lot of threes, why not work on it now?
Right.
And I would take a bunch of threes in the second half. I would have taken a lot more in the first half, I think, because I don't think the outcome is an issue here. It's more about improving yourself. We'll see what the Roadrunners do here. They've certainly showed their athleticism.
Great, they've got, they're going, the next game on the night is going to be nothing like this in this atmosphere.
Right.
That gym in South Dakota is going to be jam-packed, and it's going to be crazy in there.
So we're underway. Fidelis Cherokee in the key against two defenders. Left hand goes up and in. And the lead now 27, their largest of the game.
Oh, and I think Coach Barnes is going to want to work it down low.
And we got a whistle because the shot clock has not changed. So he wants 19:41 and 25 on the shot clock. It's Higgins, Mark, Alexander, Cherokee, and McGee for the Roadrunners.
Ignacio Bettinelli was over here talking to the assistant coaches. He was one of the three guys that Fidelis parted ways with under the key. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing?
Amari Smith, Kunal Baga with the ball right now. Ignacio Bettinelli, Nick Matterhall, and Jake Estep. The starters back in the lineup for the Poets.
Greg, to your point, another thing Coach Barnes is going to be looking for is this pressure on defense. How aggressive are they? They look good now. Good defense right here by the Roadrunners.
Fidelis Cherokee stepping out, plays a tough D right there against Banner Hall. It's a deep three for the Poets, off the mark, just before the shot clock, and Cherokee, pulls it down.
McGee's going to take a look.
Marvin McGee
Yep.
drives down
Boom!
lane. Cherokee misses the dunk.
How about this?
The putback by Mark is slapped away. Now we have a scramble on the floor.
Oh, gosh.
Higgins comes away with it. Everybody gets back on their feet. That's what you want to see. The three, and there it is. Marvin McGee III knocking down his third three of the game.
He said, I heard you, G. Kerr. I heard you. Mr. Automatic puts it up.
They lose it there. The pass to Estep. He wasn't looking for it. The Roadrunners have doubled the Poets at 60-30.
Well, that was a beautiful stroke by Marvin. Feet ready.
We know they can do this. They're going to drive down the lane, go to the rim, and score. Mark scores right there. They're up by 32. And I'm not saying there's not value to that. There certainly is, but I'd work on my marksmanship.
A lot of times, though, Greg, you got the ball in your hands.
Backdoor cut. Nice try there. Up and under attempt.
Numbers. Oh, that's going to be intentional for sure.
As Martin McGee III goes up, and his health going up. See what kind of call we get.
Bucket still win.
Bucket win.
Yeah, he'll get a 1-and-1.
And we're going to see Vanessa Scanslaris coming into the game.
Greg, to your point about, I know you wanted to see some deep shots in this, but sometimes, my man, you get the ball in your hands and they're giving you the lane.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no.
You're like, well, I gotta go. I gotta go to the rack.
Yeah. But you know my history of slam dunks, right?
Well, Greg, look, I know back east, when you'd see the bucket and you had an open lane, you were going in, elbows flying.
Yeah. I was a legend back at PCU, although I didn't play basketball.
The Commonwealth they knew to look out. When Greg Curry got a fast break, everybody get out of the way.
Yeah. That intramural basketball on the Monument Avenue gym, man, I'll tell you, that was something.
That's the roughest hoop there is, intramural.
Tell me it was. It was. Getting a run there was tough.
That's it.
You're going to get a foul call here.
Their most athletic player, no question about it, is Nick Manor-Hall. He's a strong, tough young man. He was shooting in the corner when I came in this evening and was just kind of watching everybody warm up. And he was right in front of me and nice frame on him. He can get up very quick.
Foul on Caleb Higgins.
Boy, Chick-fil-A could come early tonight.
So 2 straight free throws missed in the second half means Chick-fil-A for everyone in the crowd. Here's the second. Oh, yeah. And we got a foul call on the Poets. But when you feed people, they get loud.
As a quarter of California Stockdale, right now you got 3 Chick-fil-A!
So we're going to get a foul on Jake Estep there. Now they're going to look at some video here. So they're going to look here with 17:54 to play.
They asked everybody to stay on the floor, so...
Yeah. Maybe we can look at a replay of that second foul shot and see what happened there. And look for 33. What may have happened right there. Yeah.
He was holding Tom Mark's arm.
Yeah.
You know, the old kind of hang on to it deal.
Yeah.
But, boy, that's a tough call to live with right there.
All right, so that's the foul shot. Here we go. We'll see this one a little better. Yeah, he's hooking him. He's hooking his left arm. It's a good call by the official. You'll see another one. We got more angles than you can imagine. So Jake Estep called for the foul, and they're evaluating exactly if it was a dangerous play as much as anything else.
You know, Greg, I look over at Rod Barnes' 25th season now as a collegiate coach. Overall record of 372 and 386. And here at Cal State, he's 186 and 197th in his 13th season at CSUB. And you've interviewed him more than anyone in our county, no question about it. I remember introducing him to the county when he came to a Roadrunner wrestling event up on the east side. He got off a plane and came to a fundraiser and introduced him to the crowd that was there. You know him very, very well. The 2001 Naismith Coach of the Year, 2016 and 2017 Western Athletic Conference Don Haskins Coach of the Year. But I've always noted to my son, by the way, that the only player in the history of the SEC to earn both all SEC as a player in '88 and as a coach in 2001, Player of the Year and Coach of the Year in the SEC. That is something else. And Rod Barnes, head coach at Ole Miss, Georgia State, and now these Roadrunners. So he's having a chat with one of his assistants, Brandon Barnes, his son, as these three officials talk it out. But great to see Coach Barnes getting ready for 13th conference season. Big West coming up, and he's got his clipboard with him.
Here we go. We're finding out right now. So it's going to be runner's ball baseline. Foul again is on Jake Estep. Tom Martin inbound. Low backcourt pressure by the Poets. You know, we talk so much about the Roadrunners, what they're trying to accomplish. The Poets got a lot to work on, too, as well. They might be down by 35, but they're working on stuff.
They go home for a couple of home games, and they go to Vegas for a tournament. Then they come back and they start their conference right at the end of the calendar year. So you're right, Greg. Cal Lutheran's waiting for him. Look at this.
Lob up high. And it falls. It goes in. Did he touch it?
Goaltending.
Looked like Cancellaris may have touched it. So no bucket. And Karake is going to come in for Cancellaris.
Jurasevicic not getting a lot of time tonight. Cancellaris, spotty here and there.
Runner's showing a little bit of a trap there at the top. Zamari Smith, who's had a quiet night offensively.
Look out.
Down the lane.
Oh.
The block by Tom Mark met him at the height of the jump. And
That's
then
no contest.
coast to coast.
No contest.
Caleb Higgins.
Somebody's got to step in front of him and take a charge. Have to. That's no contest.
And the steal. Watch out below.
Don't dunk on him. Ooh. There's a nice look.
Open three.
Yep.
Got it.
Good look right there.
Nice shot.
Manor Hall's
By
getting
Nick
going.
Manor Hall, who's had a couple of threes out of Chino Hills.
4 across the bottom. Fidelis comes up.
And Mark, the jumper off the mark. Rebound comes down. Looks like we might get a jump. Let's see if we got the ball there. Looks like it's going to be possession poets on the jump ball call. Approaching 16 minutes to go in the game. Runners up 69-33. Some nice ball movement. Bettinelli misses badly on that jumper. Rebound comes down to the runners, and Higgins is filling the stat sheet in so many different ways. And pulls up and shoots that one off the mark, though. Goes down on the floor, no call. Here come the Poets.
Oh, goodness. All that work by Amari Smith. He kicked it over his teammate, and his heels on the sideline. Oh, man.
Stepping out of bounds. And we got a media timeout with 15:46 to play. It's the Runners 69-33. We'll be right back.
And in competition. Bold is our past, our future, our passion. Bold is the next level. The Big West, only the bold.
And welcome back to the Icardo Center in Bakersfield, California. Breaker alongside Vance Palm. CSU Bakersfield. The healthy 69-33 lead. That's what you want to see. The pass for the open three. Missed by Marvin McGee III, who's not happy with himself. Also a foul call on the Road Runners.
Tom Mark shoved his defender in the back. No Poet right now. No Whittier Poet in double digits yet, Greg. And you've got 4 Roadrunners in double digits, led by Caleb Higgins, 16 with leading all scores.
There's Manor Hall missing a three again. Didn't even draw iron, all glass there.
Well, he's hot or cold, one of the two.
Yeah. We're going to see Tanner Thompson come back in. He stroked the three earlier. We're getting the foul call on the Roadrunners there.
Yep. That's what you're going to have to do. And also, Greg, they've put Manor Hall on
Karake.
On Caleb. They've got Higgins being guarded by Manor Hall, and Manor Hall is, 6'5". Caleb's 5'10", so they're just going to go for athleticism and length to try to hang on to Caleb. That was better.
Another nice one, and Manor Hall knocks that one down. And he is their first player in double figures, now with 11. Falou with 9. Hall, Mark wide open, drives the lane, and gives it up. We got a whistle on the drive to the basket.
A lot of tough work.
And the score by Corey Stevenson.
A lot of hard-earned 2 points.
Jade Alexander getting ready to check back in. Coming in for Marvin McGee III. We're going to see Kevin Dobson check back into the game for the Poets. And here comes Ugnis Yerasevicic.
Yerasevicic, hometown Alitus. In
It's a good try.
Lithuania.
So the three-point play does not go for Stevenson. The free throw off the back iron. Poets bring it across. They ask for a timeout, and they get it with 14:38 to play. It's going to be a full timeout, and so we'll take one, too. With 14:38 to play, it's the Runners on top, 71-36.
Live.
And then South Dakota comes here to the Ag-Cardo Center. From there, it's Big West Conference play. The Poets, Whittier College. Got a travel call on Manor Hall right there on the handoff.
Again, the Poets are eminently cognizant of the fact that this is a D1 squad, D1 length, D1 speed. So they know what they're up against tonight, and they just got to stay patient and keep plotting. Try to work on their game, get ready for their conference. Can't quit playing. Look out. Oh,
nice
man.
Nice move going to the hole right there by Corey Stevenson.
He did all that work. I thought for sure he was going to jam it.
Kevin Dobson bringing across the timeline against Higgins. Banner Hall, who's not shy about shooting a three, misses everything there. And the rebound and putback by Clue is blocked. So it will be
blocked by Corey.
Poets ball. Thank you for that.
Oh, gosh.
I was wondering who it was in
right.
the group of Roadrunners who had that block, so thank you for that.
Well, between Stevenson and Alexander, those two.
We were ready, Derek. We were ready. I was also open.
That ball was coming right at my partner. There's a nice
backdoor cut, but what a beautiful play by
Ugnis. Lob it up.
And Higgins draws contact and will go to the foul line. Foul's going to be on Thompson. Yeah, you don't want him going down hard.
He's up.
He's up, but tell you what, the difference maker when he's on the floor.
I'll tell you what, plays like that and a blowout like this give coaches the opportunity to say, all right, man, you got enough.
A beautiful job of just keeping eye on ball, eye on man.
I thought he'd give that up to the long fella. I wonder if Lucas tells him a little later when they watch this on film. Get up. Ugnis has a big scratch on his right cheek. That might have been a Gonzaga scratch.
Yeah. Seen Gaskin coming back into the game after this.
Well, one of the guys I really love watching play is Nassim.
Must be coming in for the shoot. He must be coming in for Higgins.
2 years ago, his sophomore year at City College in San Francisco, they won the state championship. He was the MVP of that state championship team. Jersey number 5.
Higgins taking a seat with 18 points.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you see your star point guard go down like that, you just say, you know what, maybe.
Ron's having a little talk with him. Hey, take it easy.
That's nice.
Loses it. And here come the Runners. They got numbers. Here we go. Up and in. Great athleticism there by Alexander. The pass was not the best. He was actually under the rim and somehow managed to get around the rim for the bucket. They're going to get a foul call there on the pass.
I'll tell you, Rob Barnes is going to be. I knew it. He's going to sub in. The baseline, you can't give up the baseline. Up 50 or up 1, you can't give up the baseline, and he did on the back door. So, Rod Barnes, true to form, going to make a correctional substitution here.
So Roy Kalu is going to go to the foul line. Boston, Massachusetts, Roxbury Community College.
That just reeks of toughness right there. Roxbury Community College. And he's from Boston, Mass. A tough dude.
And he's in double figures. Jake Eastep getting back into the game. He's coming in from Denton-Ellie. them good. 76-38.
All right. Class is over. Jaden Alexander just told by Coach Barnes that met him, cannot give up the baseline. Sagging zone, Greg.
Tom Mark down to Yarosevich, who misses everything on a three from the corner. You know, Rod Barnes told me again earlier this week that Yarosevich is a pretty good three-point shooter. He has not made one this year yet. He's like, I think now 0 for 11.
What?
Yeah.
Hold
He's not
on.
made a three this season.
Do a little fact checking, Greg.
We'll fact check Rod, not me.
That's funny.
Well, that's what he told me. Right? Bounce pass there goes out of bounds as Jake Eastep was going one direction, the pass went another.
Greg, he is now, with that miss, 0 for 11.
There you go. Yeah. Do you doubt Rod Barnes? Come on now.
It was not doubting Rod. No. You took that the wrong way. No, I just thought that I'd seen him, make one or two.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Must have been the blue gold.
No, I know. I'm with you. Marvin McGee, the third in traffic. That one's knocked out of bounds. Boy, I thought there was some contact. Marvin's wiping his hand on his face, going like, man, I think I got hit.
I think there's just a little too. Marvin's going to come out. I think
Rod goes back in.
Well, I think what Rod's seeing is just a hair too much individual play. Oh, what a move by Tom Mark. He was wide open for that inbounds play.
Yeah, he was. So was Higgins.
Yep.
Wrapping around the defense.
Take your
knocking
poison.
down the mid-ranger. He's now got 19. Near steal there. In fact, Gaskin gets his hands on it. We're going to get a jump ball here.
We always talk about the long arm of the law with Gaskin.
That one's going to go to the Roadrunners.
One of the first things I noticed about him when he signed with the Roadrunners and got in this gym was just how long he is. He's always pestering point guards out there that think they can bring the ball up without any harassment whatsoever. And
they're checking to see what possession it is, but the Poets had a possession on a jump ball earlier. So I think this is correct.
And I think, well, Coach Jensen was asking if it got switched at half, and it did because the runner started. And that's the second possession error of the second half. So,
hey, you gotta like that, fight for every possession.
Down 40, under 12
Still
to go.
For every possession.
Right.
Yeah. Mark inside to Yarosevich. He's gonna get the whistle as he goes up and gets the basket.
I mean, Tanner Thompson's 6'5", and Ugna's 6'10".
So Yarosevich will go to the line, but we're gonna go to a break. It's 80-38 runners, and they'll be at the line with 11:43 to play. One was fouled and made the bucket, and the foul shot's good as well. Yarosevich with his first 3 points of the game. The runners up 81-38 with 11:38 to go. Dobson down the lane, drives it up and in. Nice basket by Kevin Dobson. Matchup zone there for a moment by the Poets. Driving in, giving it up to to Corey Stevenson with a nice dish by Higgins. However, whistled dead, but a nice play by Caleb Higgins. Driving the baseline. Back. 81-40 is our score. Jake Eastep with the ball working on Mark. Mark with that great limb. It's going to be hard to shoot over him. Okay, again, we got a block on the play, but we're also going to get a foul. As Roy Kalu is going to go to the line again. Shoot two.
Great. February 22nd, 2013. CSU Bakersfield Roadrunners played Pacifica, not UOP, not Pacific.
Right.
And the Roadrunners scored 114 points, so let's keep that in mind. We have over 10 minutes left, and they're at 81.
What say you? Yes, no? Both shots good for Kalu, and it's 81-42. Kalu with 13 points, now the leading scorer for the Poets.
Will they get 30 plus in the next 10 and a half? Maybe.
Nice pass down low, and Tom marked the easy two. That's just a beautiful pass by Caleb Higgins.
See, and I like to see a lot of that. You want to see the threes. I want to see some movement from the big fellas.
Yeah, I agree. That was beautiful.
Look out.
Dobson picked up his dribble and got away with a tough pass there. Lots of contact there.
See, and Nassim's thinking, man, oh man. I'm telling you, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You go up against Nassim Gaskin on defense, with him on defense, you better protect the ball. That could have easily been called a jump ball.
Kunal Baga, driving the lane, was fouled on that play. And I think we might get a travel there, and we do.
Well, Greg, with 10-15, the Runners have 6 fouls, and the Poets have 5 fouls. This thing here could come to a screeching halt.
So Higgins bringing it across the timeline, 83-42. And Higgins, straight away three, got it. And Higgins now with 22 points. And a steal. Watch out, it's 3-0.
The long arm of the law got himself one.
That 114's looking in that last 10 seconds.
I only brought it up because you asked. And
so Kunal Baga goes to the line as he draws the foul. It's a Servite High School out of Anaheim. 6'1" senior for the Poets. That one's in and out. As a team, the Poets shoot just 66% from the foul line. It's surprising. They're not a big team, and usually it's the big guys who are missing foul shots. Second one's good. And Baga thought that was short. He was following it rather quickly, but it did go in. You're going to get our first look at Tyler Waters, coming in, the 6'8" junior center out of Aurora, Colorado.
Well, he's from West Valley Community College, another basketball hub. He passes the eye test, doesn't he?
Runners working the perimeter. Close to a double dribble there, but instead, Stevenson misses the drive to the lane.
There's a jumper right here.
Baga with the three off the iron, comes right back to him. Drives in against a Karake. That doesn't work. Cervantes sidesteps the defender and puts up a three. Misses there. Rebound comes down. Once again, the Poets come up with it. Waters, who just checked into the game, looking to give it to someone, and he does. Cervantes. Working on a much taller Kareem Watson for a moment.
Southpaw.
There's Thompson. Too high for everyone. Guy in the third row is wide open. Got it.
I know that young man. Local high school player. Sure, I'll take it.
Cameron Wilbon for the Runners.
Cameron Wilbon checking in. That's right now. He's sitting next to, I imagine, might be his son. I'm not sure. But that's when you start bragging, right?
Look at that. See those hands? See those hands?
Still got it.
High double team on
trying to double
Wilbon.
team there. And Wilbon's getting called for travel. Rod Barnes isn't happy with that one bit.
Rod Barnes, right now, you're telling these Roadrunners, look, we're in the bonus now on fouls. We took this great opportunity to preach defense without fouling.
Well, whatever he said to Wilbon shook his head yes, and then Rod said, do it. There's a deep three.
Hey.
My goodness.
How about that?
Deep three from Kunal Baga. Put everything he had into that one. It's 88-46.
You see him go to work.
Get a little sloppy here now. The Roadrunners with a couple turnovers, although give an A to Okereke for the hustle for a big man. My goodness.
Yeah, but he may get pulled out of here.
And Marvin McGee III is going to check back in because Ron Martin's seen enough of that.
Head coach Mark Jensen having a quick word with us, saying a little bit of a size difference there, huh, Lance? I said, yeah, you got.
We're at the under 8 timeout, 7:52 to. Welcome back to the Icardo Center in Bakersfield, California. Great girl alongside Vance Palm. Sean Cervantes at the line right now for the visiting poets of Whittier College. Misses the foul shot. Rebound bounced around, comes back out to the top. And another look as Vaga, who just made a deep three, tries another and misses there. So the Roadrunners get possession back. They've had a couple sloppy trips. Nice skip pass, wide open. Marvin McGee III misses. He's made 3. So we're going to get a foul call on Fidelis Okereke. And that will send us down to the other end of the floor for a 1-and-1. And it will be Tyler Waters, who just checked into the game a couple minutes ago.
You know, Greg, I'm just reading this bio, and then on Mark Jensen, I've been looking at his notes today before the game, and what an incredible dedication, commitment to this school. 12 seasons as the assistant before he took over 6 years ago. He's part of this campus, travels all over the world and gives clinics, and one of the good guys.
Nice skip pass there, but passing up on the 3 to go to right to the rim. Stevenson thought he was fouled. Here come the Poets.
There's a nice cut right there, but I don't know if they're going to give it to Cervantes in the middle of the key.
Steal here by Stevenson.
And there's a good look at Coach Jensen.
Foul call on Corey. Looked like he had a steal. The whistle came late enough that I thought it was a clean steal. But instead, it's going to send the Poets back to the foul line.
Now, I don't know what those 2 bumps behind them, but there's a good look at that coach right there.
There you go.
He's got enough wherewithal to come over and have a couple quick chats with you and I, and his younger, smaller guard Cervantes was mixing it up with Fidelis, and he looked over at us and goes, bit of a size disadvantage there, but great sense of humor. But well, I'll take a resume like this anytime.
Vidal Vaga makes both free throws. Now 88-48 as we see some backcourt pressure by the Poets. See what the Runners can do with it. Side to Okereke, who's going to be fouled going to the rim. So the foul is going to be on Tanner Thompson. His 3rd foul. 16 fouls now on the Poets. But this is going to be a 2-shot foul. Moving forward, 1-and-1 at the very least. Okereke's got an interesting release on his foul shot. Made his first 2. Missed a couple since then.
Well, over the last couple of years, when he was playing for Cal State University Northridge, he'd come check in front of us, and we would both look at him and say, man, this Northridge doesn't have a football team.
I just said, yes, sir.
Yeah, he would come to check in with us, and we're not the checking guys, but we'd say, yeah, go ahead, man. You go on in, big guy.
88-48, 6:45 to play in this one. The outcome long since determined, but both coaches want to see
maybe another alley-oop. Nope.